there is something in the shadows that you cannot see, then there is anything you imagine there to be. This is it dried up. And what I'm doing here is I'm just tracing it out because it is difficult to see because the phosphorescent paint isn't very colored. Learning curve for next time, but just gonna trace it out with my trusty metallic pencil here, my metal tip pencil. Right, so AI. I was working on a new commission piece recently and I was trying to figure out new types of art mediums. So I asked ChatGPT, create me 10 new art mediums that don't exist. And the first one that it popped up was paint with bioluminescence. And I was like, wow, that's a sick idea. Unfortunately, bioluminescence can be rather dangerous to work with because it's like live bacteria, need water to activate it, things like this. So I went with the next best thing, which is phosphorescent paint, and it worked out. All right, beautiful time lapses of Dallas sky never get old for me. Love recording them. So this is what we got so far. This is everything outlined. What I'm going to do today is fill in, wait for that jet to go by. I'm going to fill in all the phosphorescent paint that is essentially missing. So I'm going to grab my liner brush, grab the paint, grab the glove, fix the tripod, get my shots set up, and just kind of go to work here. And like I said earlier, just the ends of the design here, I call them the fleurs, just the, the things that are blowing off the side of the center there, because the paint was very thin. So more or less I'm just kind of doing the border with nice phosphorescence and filling in any gaps. Oh, a little bit too much paint there. That's okay. I'm mixing it with a little bit of water because I want it to be less, goopy, more of like the consistency of, I don't know, like watered down glue kind of like Elmer's glue. It'll kind of flatten out because I don't want too much texture on the piece because charcoal is very fine, so you'll be able to see a lot of the texture through the charcoal, which is okay sometimes, but for this I'm trying to go as smooth as I can. And because it's so goopy, I have to rinse the brush out very often because it dries really fast too as well. But again, I'm just working on it, and I keep having to use the light because essentially the paint's almost invisible, right? Unless you're really laying it on there. So I got to keep turning the light on and off, and my shoulders are getting kind of tired. So I decided that I'm going to try and rig up. I wish I had like a tripod or something, but I'm going to rig up a little stand or holder. I'm using this light to hold the UV light. And as you can see, I'm kind of experimenting with ways of doing that. Doesn't really work out. Don't want it really hanging in my face. So I'm just kind of resting it on top here, and it seems to be working well. I just had crazy deja vu. Anyway, getting back to work and enjoy some beautiful time lapses again. But we should be expecting some thunderstorms tonight. So 3, 2, 1. Thunderstorms are awesome, and working during thunderstorms is awesome too. Very comforting. You're inside, might as well just get to work, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Again, just finishing up the phosphorescence here, and it's a lot nicer during the night. Throw the glasses on, look super cool, and get to work. Just trying to finish it up. Taking a little bit longer than I thought, but not too long. I would say all in all, probably about an hour or two. I am taking my time with it. I do want this to be a nice piece because it is the first attempt at a full Senna with full backlit, phosphorescence. So very satisfying to paint with this paint once you water it down correctly. And I'll just continue to work on this until I'm either finished or I'm tired or whatever. Not sure if I'm going to be working on this tomorrow or not. Got a couple other things I need to be working on, but as you can see there, the thunderstorm's hitting hard. So trying to take advantage of that weather by staying inside and working, right? And enjoying the comfort of my home and lighting a couple candles and just getting to work. Not many things better than that, other than probably women, but we're not going to talk about any of that right now. Okay, see you in the next step.